Hope everybody's having a great summer. This is Bill Garner here, and I want to share a quick video about why the share economy is the best collateral of the 21st century. So let's talk a little bit about this. We're all sharing something every single day. We share the movies we love, the restaurants we crave, the stores we shop, the teams we cheer for. Go Dogs, go Braves, go Falcons. Even if they break our hearts, go Falcons. And don't forget the latest binge-worthy television shows that we all post about on social media. But here's the kicker. Very few of us rarely get paid for the brands we promote. We're out here doing free marketing every single day, and we don't get a dime. Meanwhile, the brands that we promote rake in billions. But what if I could show you a way to capitalize on the very thing that you're already doing? Now I want to segue right into the wellness crisis that everyone is feeling. You know, we've all seen the Skinny Shot being promoted everywhere. Celebrities are promoting it. Commercials are flooding the airwaves. Influencers are talking about it nonstop. And by the way, they're getting paid to do that. But here's the truth. 8 out of 10 Americans are either pre-obese or in an obese state. So this is not just about how we look. It's about how we feel. Body image affects self-worth, confidence, and emotional well-being. But more than that, it affects our health. High blood pressure, diabetes, fatigue, it's all tied together. People are desperate for real solutions, ones that work. Ones that don't come with the mile-long list of side effects. What if I told you that those solutions exist and you could actually earn income by helping people discover them? Now, I also want to transition into the financial burden that's breaking families. You know, according to LendingTree, Americans are now carrying over $1.2 trillion in credit card debt, a record high as of 2025. And here's an even scarier statistic. 40% of Americans say they couldn't cover a $400 emergency without going into debt. You know, the average American household is barely getting by. We're seeing rising grocery bills, inflation fatigue, and housing costs that feel more like mortgage madness. People aren't just looking for extra money, they're looking for financial breathing room. They're praying for a breakthrough, not just for their health, but for their future. So I want to share a new way to win in this share economy. Now I want you to just imagine this. A wellness product line that actually is making waves because it's delivering results. And a business model that doesn't require awkward home parties or chasing friends and family at gatherings. What if I could talk about a tool? It's real, it's simple, and it's duplicatable that allows you to share your business from your smartphone and know exactly who saw what. Now, this isn't hype. This is real, and it's already impacting lives in a powerful way. This is a powerful movement, and it's a collision of 3 unstoppable forces. You've got that health crisis that demands real answers, a financial crisis forcing people to look for real solutions and new solutions, and a digital revolution that has finally made network marketing work for the everyday person. And guess what? You can be a part of it. You know, we're seeing all over in the news about the MAHA movement, Make America Healthy Again. And no, this isn't a political statement. This is personal. I want you to think about this. MAHA for a lot of people is really a rallying cry. It's a wake-up call that says we have got to do better for ourselves, and for our families, and for our communities when it comes to our health. We don't need another magic pill or a fad diet. What we really need is transformation. We need a system that works, and that's exactly what we have. Now, I want to talk a little bit about the legacy of home-based business, and I want you to reimagine what's possible. You know, companies like Amway, Avon, Advocare, Tupperware, Mary Kay, Beachbody, and Shackley have helped millions discover time and financial freedom. But let's be honest, there was a huge barrier to entry. Because most people don't want to host those living room parties. They don't want to beg their friends to show up at a hotel meeting. They don't want to give out samples at a PTO meeting or at soccer practice. And they don't want to bug their friends and family and end up in the NFL. And I'm not talking about the National Football League. I'm talking about the No Friends Left Club. Now, don't get me wrong. These old school strategies still work, but this is 2025. Everyone is connected. Everyone has a device, and everyone wants something that fits their life, not something that interrupts it. So I want to create a formula for you. Influence plus simplicity equals your opportunity. We live in an influencer culture. People would love to monetize. People love to monetize their influence, and they would love to, but figuring out the algorithm is a full-time job. What if you didn't need to? What if you had a tool that removed the guesswork? What if you could just share like you already do and be rewarded? Well, now you can. We have a tool that eliminates the friction. No more guessing who saw your message. No more wondering if if you need to follow up with somebody. You'll know, you'll see, and you'll know exactly who's interested and who needs to be follow up with. So easy. This is what today's entrepreneurs have been praying for, and now it's here. And I want to give you a final thought. You're already doing sharing. Why not get paid to share? You already post, you already share, and you're already an influencer. Now it's time to get compensated. We've created a system and we've partnered with a tool that removes the old barriers and replaces them with something duplicatable, simple, and powerful. Now, if you're ready to be part of a movement, one that makes a difference in people's health, and one that can finally give them a financial lifeline, margin they've been praying for, I want you to visit the link below or send me a private message and I can show you how to get started. You know, your breakthrough might just be one share away. Take care, God bless, and thank you so much for watching this video, and I look forward to hearing from you. If you got some value from this or want more information, again, click the link below or send me a message and I'll give you all the details on the other side. Have a great day.